I'm damn sure that this webinar will throw some lights into these kind of concerns, because I'm really confident, because today's speaker is an eminent personality, a person who knows the entire engineering and arts and science colleges inside and outside Kerala. By being a placement officer chairman of the consortium of 250 colleges, he is doing a very good job for the past several years. As an associate professor of corporate relations at Marian College, Kuttikaram, and an international trainer and author of books, nowadays he is especially known as for his contribution to the youth through YouTube. You cannot even imagine a person having 2 lakh subscribers in YouTube. That shows the quality of content he is delivering. With his 20 years of experience, he grabbed knowledge in the field of career opportunities, information technology and corporate relations, so on and so on. I'm really lucky to have Dr. Brijesh Joseph John today with us. He authored several books, and also he received many awards. Recently, he received KMM Teaching Excellence Golden Pen Award and Kerala Trainers Contest Award too. Sir, I welcome you on behalf of the IT Club of Government College, Nedimangar, to motivate the participants through your extensive experience and your in-depth knowledge in the field of career and prospects. Welcome, sir. Also, I have to welcome the participants of today. The participants who registered inside and outside my college, also participants from outside the state, have expect many things from this webinar too. On behalf of the entire organizers behind this, I extend a heartfelt welcome to all the participants. Also, I remember with gratitude Dr. Srikanth, the technical advice given for conducting this webinar. Make fruits out of it. I expect kind cooperation of all the participants. If you have any queries, put it in the chat box, or at the end of the session, you can have an interaction with the speaker. Over to Brijesh for his presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Gladson Raj. Let me first share my PPT and then we'll start the talk. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, so once again, thank you, Dr. Gladson Raj, for giving me an opportunity to interact with the students. I also am very thankful to Dr. Srikanth, who is my friend from ICT Academy, for the technical, for making all the technical arrangements for this seminar. Myself, as introduced, I am Dr. Brijesh. I am basically from Kottayam. I'm happy to see a lot of students taking part in this webinar from several parts of Kerala. And I hope there are students from outside Kerala also. For my information, let me see whether anybody from outside Kerala is attending. Like, I would like to know whether I have to talk the whole class in English, or I can switch to Malayalam also. So if anybody is not good in Malayalam, can you please use the chat box so that I will come to know that I have to speak only in English. Srikant sir, anybody is using the chat box?
No one so far, sir.
No one so far. Okay. So I'll be using both the languages alternatively. Predominantly, I'll be speaking English, but sometimes I'll be using Malayalam also. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate Gladson sir for his initiative. I'm very sure that he's doing wonderful job in Trivandrum. Before that, he was working in Marian College. It was a big loss for Marian College. He left to Trivandrum. Anyway, we'll start with the presentation. My topic is IT careers, IT career prospects post-COVID.
Yeah,
Like
one second, sir. One
Yeah.
second, Brijesh sir. I am interfering. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
Right. This is actually a general requirement from the participant side. Somebody is actually presenting from the themselves. Right. It is actually will be reflected over there in the screen of sir's presentation. So please don't do that. Right. One suggestion is, sir, you can share your presentation once again. Actually, it was actually.
Okay.
Maybe
I will do it. Yeah,
I don't know in between.
No problem.
So all other participants are requested in based on your bandwidth. If you wanted to switch off your video, please do that to hear the voice. And by meantime, towards Q&A, you can join with your video. No issues in that. Right. One more thing is actually please mute yourself while sir is heading the discussions, please. Brijesh sir, ഒന്നുകൂടി ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാമായിരുന്നു.
I'm just taking my. Okay, so let's proceed. Yeah,
it's fine, sir. Thanks.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I request all of you to use your chat box. Like, I have two logos there. I would like to know, what are these two logos all about? One is Amazon Go, the other one is What a Sale. Anybody know what is an Amazon Go? We all know what is Amazon. But my question, what is Amazon Go? If you have any answer, you can use your chat box. Or if you have any idea about what is this What a Sale, you can use your chat box. I think nobody is using the chat box, right? Please use your chat box. At least I will come to know that you are alive at the other end. Yeah, Chris Paul has chatted like it's a grocery shop. Grey Hat has chatted no idea. Yes, even if it is no idea, you can chat. Yes. Keshma has suggested that Amazon Go is an online shopping application. Okay, my dear friends, Amazon Go is not an online application. Amazon is into online, but Amazon Go is not online. It is an offline shop of Amazon. See, what is the importance of Amazon Go? It is an offline shop. Maybe it is present in around 20 cities in US. The best part of Amazon Go is that it is open 24 hours. Anytime you can walk into Amazon Go, you can pick whatever you want from the shelf. You can put it in your cart or in your basket or in your bag, and you can just walk out. There is no salesman in the shop. There is nobody to take care of billing or things like that. In fact, there is nothing like, I think the screen is again missing, right?
Yes. It is going off. Somebody is changing into presentation mode.
I don't know. I'll do it once again.
Hello. Okay, pin your slide, sir. That may be good.
Okay, right. I will do it once again.
I think by mistake they are doing that,
Okay. Right. Okay.
not intentional, I think.
Okay, right. That's okay. Yeah. So Amazon Go, anybody can walk in, they can take whatever they want, they can put it in their bag and they can just walk out. No need of doing any billing or no need of any payment also. You know what is happening when you pick things from the cart or from the shelf and put it in your bag, the cameras will sense that and they will automatically calculate your bill. So if you are taking 5 items, they will calculate all the bills. And once you are walking out of the shop, automatically the total amount will be deducted from your wallet or from your credit card. So there is no need of any people working in that particular shop. You can do it of your own. You can shop at night, anytime you can go. And you know, Amazon Go is present in 20 cities in US, and there is only one competitor for Amazon Go, the same style of working, and that competitor is in India. Anybody know where is that competitor in India? If you can spot that place, let me know in the chat box. Amazon Go started in 2018. At the same time, another competitor started his business in 2018. That competitor is from India, and that competitor is from Kerala, right? And you know where is this shop in Kerala? If you know, you can use it. You use your chat box. That shop is in Kerala, and the name of that shop is What a Sale. And that shop you can see in Kochi. If you go to Kochi, visit Gold Souk in Waitila, where you can see this shop called What a Sale, right? In this shop also, you can walk in at any time. You can take whatever you want. You can just directly walk out. The amount will be deducted from your wallet. So these two shops, right? I would like to start this class with the case study of these two shops. What powers these two shops? Maybe these two shops, they have more business during COVID days. The reason we know, since there is no people, no person there, no need of any personal contact, right? No billing, nothing is needed. So no personal contact will happen. So there is more demand in COVID days. Okay, leave that. What powers these two shops? If you have any idea, you can use the chat box. I can see no idea chats coming up, but any idea, anything, what powers these two shops? At least can you chat what all courses you are doing now? Like I believe some of you are doing BSc Computer Science or any other course like BTech, diplomas, anything, you can use a chat box. Yes, Akshay has chatted AI, artificial intelligence. Okay. Can you please chat what all courses you are doing right now? Okay, Akshay, you are correct. These two shops, Amazon Go and What a Sale, yeah, BSc Physics, Grey Hat, yes, BSc Computer Science, Akshay, yes. Others, please use the chat box so that I will come to know that, yeah, MSc students are there. Yes, BSc students are there. Good. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah, Polytechnic students, yeah, I can't see any BTechs. Apart from that, all other students are there. MSc, Polytechnic, BSc, BCA, yes, good. Okay, thank you. Okay, Akshay is correct. This Amazon Go and this What a Sale, both of them are using many latest technologies. For example, artificial intelligence, that is number one. Sensors they are using. Even that, yeah, I have to again change the slide. Okay, one second.
Or otherwise, all the audience, please pin your presenter, so that presenter as Brijesh John, so that okay, this may not change, I think.
Okay, so they uses all these technologies, like sensors are used to sense the purchases. Artificial intelligence they are using. A lot of latest technologies are using. Let's come to the next slide. see, few names are mentioned there. What is the first one? You can see a logo, right? What is the first logo? If you know, you can use the chat box. Nissan, it is mentioned there. Springler, it's mentioned there. IBM Watson is mentioned there. Gen Robotics is also mentioned. Yeah, Parvati as, yeah, many students, many students chatting. Yes, all of them are chatting as Google Map. Yes, definitely. Yeah. What technology Google Map is using? See, if I want to travel from Kottayam, I am from Kottayam and the college is in Trivandrum, right? So if I want to travel from Kottayam to Trivandrum, if I use Google Map in the morning, maybe if, by 5 o'clock, if I use Google Map, it will show that it will take around 3 hours to reach Nedumangada from my place. But if I take my Google Map by around 10 o'clock, maybe 10 a.m., it will shows not 3 hours, maybe 4 or 4.5 hours. Why this difference? Google Map will sense that there will be more traffic after 8 a.m., right? So based on that, it will show a little more duration for my travel, right? Or else if I'm traveling on the road, if there is a traffic block, you can see a red mark coming up, right? If the block is not there, that automatically the red mark will get disappeared. So lot of such things are there in Google Map, right? What is powering this? You just think about that. You're all computer science students, right? Just think about that. I will talk to you another example. It is Nissan. I hope you all know Nissan company. Nissan is a very famous car manufacturing company. They have started Nissan digital hub in 5 parts of the world. One is in Asia, and that digital hub is in India. And fortunately, that digital hub started in Technopark Trivandrum. You know what is their main activity happening in Technopark Trivandrum? They are trying to develop autonomous cars or self-driven cars. The research is going on how to develop autonomous car or how to make autonomous car more powerful and more user-friendly. The research is happening in Trivandrum, and in Trivandrum Technopark, they have built a 2 kilometers runway or a 2 kilometers road for the autonomous cars to experiment, right? So autonomous car is nothing new outside India. Maybe in some developed countries, they are already in the street. But for Indians, it is still something, a miracle, right? So this experiments are happening in Trivandrum, Nissan company. So this autonomous car thing, what is powering that? Artificial intelligence or technologies related to that, right? I was fortunate in organizing. I am a placement expert also. I conducted a recruitment drive for Nissan when Nissan started in India, in Trivandrum. In 2018, they came to me asking to conduct a recruitment for Nissan. You know, around 75,000 students applied for that recruitment, and I was hosting that recruitment. And that recruitment, they were recruiting BTechs and MCAs, even freshers. And you know what was the salary offered to them? 10 lakh rupees per year, right? So a Trivandrum company, a company in Trivandrum is offering 10 lakh rupees per year for freshers, BTechs and MCAs. And I have conducted the recruitment, and they have recruited 1,000+ students through me, right? For what? For artificial intelligence related projects. So my dear friends, what I'm trying to convey is that all these technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, even I used to study all these things. When I was doing my degree, I did my BSc Computer Science in early 90s. That time also I used to study all these artificial intelligence. But even I or my teachers don't know where this is going to be used. But nowadays, you are studying artificial intelligence, and you are seeing a lot of technologies powered with artificial intelligence. So that is the change happening now. So next, let us take the next example. Springler. What is Springler? If you know, you can type, you can use your chat box to type. What is Springler or what is IBM Watson? or even if you know the next logo with that heart symbol, you can use the chat box. Yeah, Sprinkler is an IT company. I believe Keshma Shailan has suggested. Yeah, data mining and data analysis. Yes, Akshay has chatted a little more precisely. Yes, Akshay, you are correct. Your answers are precise. Even the other answer was also correct. Yeah, data analysis, Ashwin has chatted. Yes, correct. So this Sprinkler is in news. അല്ലെ, ഇപ്പൊ ഏറ്റവും വിവാദമായിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കമ്പനിയാണ് ഈ സ്പ്രിംഗ്ലർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അല്ലെ. യെസ്, they are doing, yes, data mining and data analysis. This is an American company, in fact started by a Malayali, and government of Kerala joined hands with this company for data analysis of COVID cases, and it was a ഒരു വലിയ വിവാദമായ കേസായിരുന്നു അല്ലെ. They are into data analysis. Okay, you know about Sprinkler, so I'm not mentioning more about that. I think, sir, the PPT has again lost.
No, sir, I can.
Yeah, I will do it once again because I need PPT. Without that, I'm not able to proceed. Yeah, I will do it once again. Don't worry, it's not a big issue. Okay, right. So we know Sprinkler, and the next company. What is that? Heart? Any idea? Heart symbol? You should know that. That is the most downloaded app nowadays. Any idea? Or I will tell a story of this app. Yeah. Parvati Gopi, yes. Anandan Krishnan. Yeah. Many of you have chatted this. Yes. I hope you know the story of Arogya Setu. Like around 50 million, that is 5 crore downloads happens for Arogya Setu app. It took 75 years for telephone to reach 50 million or 5 crore people. It took radio 38 years. It took television 13 years to reach 50 million people. It took internet 4 years to reach 50 million people. It took Facebook around 19 months, 1.5 years to reach this much people. But it took just 19 days for Pokemon Go to reach 50 million people. And the world record has been recently the world record is now with this Arogya Setu app, 50 million downloads in just 13 days, right? They are also into data analysis, right? IBM Watson, any idea? You can suggest IBM Watson or any that Gen Robotics also. If you have any idea, you can use your chat box. IBM Watson is in news during COVID days, right? Yeah, Chris Paul, you're correct. Question answering IBM Watson. IBM Watson, you ask anything to IBM Watson, it will come out with an answer, right? If you have some illness, you give all your symptoms to IBM Watson, it will give you answer. Not like computers answer you. In computers, you have to give some queries, right? Some structured languages are needed. You can ask with natural language to IBM Watson, and IBM Watson will give you precise answer in natural language itself, right? So whatever symptoms you have, you just tell IBM Watson, it will diagnose what is your illness. So it is used in many areas. During this COVID days, it's of much importance, right? So that is also powered with all this data analysis and things like that. And there's another thing that is Gen Robotics. It's a company it's a startup started by few Malayalis or few students from our colleges. They passed out and they started this company, Gen Robotics. Gen Robotics last year was in news. You know what they have developed? They have developed this manhole cleaning robots. We know a lot of people losing their life when they go to manhole for cleaning. Clean ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുമ്പോൾ ഒത്തിരി ആൾക്കാർക്ക് മരണം സംഭവിക്കും. So then alternative for that, this startup company developed a robot, and the name of that robot, I don't remember the name, but the name of that company is Gen Robotics. They are using robotic technologies. So my dear friends, let's come to the point. The latest technologies are in our everyday life. We studied artificial intelligence many years back. We don't know where to apply. Even our teachers know where to apply, where it is used. But what you are studying now, you can see in our daily life itself. So artificial intelligence, then machine language, deep learning, right? Robotics. These are going to be the career options in the coming days. Or think about cloud computing, right? Nowadays, see, when there is this, what do you call, we are, see, okay, I will talk about security. Okay, cloud, yes. See, we are facing a lot of natural disasters, right? We already had 2017, 18 and 19. And it may happen this year also, right? So inganathe natural disasters varumbol, how can you keep your data secure? Cloud is a best option, right? DevOps, security, right? These are all on news now. Automation, right? Automation. What is automation? See, when there is a recession in business, companies will go for automation so that they can reduce their expenses, right? So automation is going to grow like anything in the coming days because of this recession, right? So Linux, I'm not going to mention more about Linux. So these are all the technologies are coming up like anything. If you go to a hotel in Kannur, you can see robots serving food. Namada Maniyan Pilla Raju enna cinema nadante hotel aanu. Or many hospitals, even in Kerala, the first screening is done by a robot. A robot will receive you. They will do the screening. They will check your temperature. They will ask you some questions, and based on your answer only, they will guide you to which department you have to go, right? If you go to the police headquarters in Trivandrum, a robot is there to welcome you, right? So the technology is going to change our life, and you are going to play a vital role if you are ready to move to these technologies. IoT, I'm not going to speak more on that. Digital marketing, another area. See, the buzzword of this age is SMAC. If you know what is SMAC, you can use the chat box. If you are familiar with this technology, you are going to succeed in your career, or you are going to lead your career. SMAC, any answer? No. It is social media. M is for mobility, A for analytics, and C for cloud. ഈ 4 ഏരിയകളിൽ അല്ലെ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ഏരിയകളിലാണ് കരിയർ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ വരാനായിട്ട് പോകുന്നത് അല്ലെ. ഞാനിപ്പം I'll come to what you are studying right now. Okay, so just see this presentation also. 4 industrial revolutions. I hope you are aware of 4 industrial revolution. We are going through the 4th industrial revolution. The first industrial revolution happened in 1765. എന്തായിരുന്നു കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചത്? സ്റ്റീം എഞ്ചിൻ അല്ലെ. സ്റ്റീം എഞ്ചിന്റെ കണ്ടുപിടുത്തം has changed the world. Some people are telling that we can divide the world into 2, before first industrial revolution and after industrial revolution. അത്രമാത്രം ചേഞ്ച് ആണ് ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയൽ റവല്യൂഷനിൽ സംഭവിച്ചത്. And now people are telling that we can divide the world into 2, before COVID and after COVID, right? So the first industrial revolution has made a lot of changes in the world, and that was powered by steam engine. Big factories, big industry came up. All big changes happened after first industrial revolution. And the second change happened after second industrial revolution, 1870. This was powered by electricity. The first industrial revolution was powered by steam engine. The second industrial revolution was powered by electricity. ഇതിന്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ടാണ് ഈ ബൾബ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ടെലിഫോൺ, all these was invented, right? And we know how bulb and telephone, all these things has changed our life. And the third industrial revolution, 1969 up to first world war, 1915, right? It was the time of third industrial revolution. As a part of this what do you call this computers. This was powered by electronics and information technology. As a part of this personal computer, internet all was invented, right? We know how internet has changed the world and computers has changed the world. That was the third industrial revolution. And now we are in the fourth industrial revolution. All these internet of things, artificial intelligence, big data, cloud, all is going to change the world like anything. So my dear friends, the world is changing like anything. And that change is even accelerated by this COVID. So how we are going to cope with this, that is a big question, right? See, this is a slide developed by NASSCOM, right? NASSCOM, I hope you know what is NASSCOM. NASSCOM is a National Association of Software and Service Companies in India. All the IT companies in India, they have started an association, and that is called NASSCOM. NASSCOM came out as statistics few years back, and they said coding is dead. Automation is the real deal. I hope you know what is coding. We are all doing a lot of programming. Any programming and coding it is dead. Or alpam exaggerated, it is dead, dead, but that the market is confining, right? വളരെ narrow ആയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നേരത്തെ 85% it's software and the rest of the technology is 15%. Now software is coming up to 15% and the rest of the technologies making the rest of the 85%, right? So software or coding is almost going to a dead situation. Automation വരുന്നു, അല്ലെ കോഡ് റീയൂസ് വരുന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് ആ ഏരിയയിലെ ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി വരുന്നു, മറ്റേ ഏരിയകളിലെ ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. ഏതാ മറ്റേ ഏരിയ? ഞാൻ മുമ്പേ പറഞ്ഞ ഏരിയകൾ, അല്ലെ? ക്ലൗഡ് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടിംഗ്, IMS is infrastructure management services, or it is also called RIM, remote infrastructure management, right? Networking പോലുള്ള ടെക്നോളജികൾ, or information security, then data center, 4G, data analysis, mobility. So all these things are making big changes in our life, right? So as a person who is thinking about a career in IT, you should understand all these things, right? So please understand this. We are preparing ourselves for jobs that don't yet exist. നിങ്ങൾ ഇപ്പോൾ പഠിക്കുന്ന പല കാര്യങ്ങളും ആയിരിക്കില്ല നാളെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടാൻ പോകുന്ന ജോലി. ആൻഡ് ദ ടെക്നോളജീസ്, ഇപ്പോൾ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാത്ത ടെക്നോളജിയിലായിരിക്കും നിങ്ങൾ ഇനി വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവുക. ആൻഡ് യു ഹാവ് ടു സോൾവ് പ്രോബ്ലംസ് ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് നോട്ട് existing now. COVID was not a problem till last year, right? Now we are all working for COVID. The same day, new problems will come. You'll work with new technologies, and you have to work with new jobs. Adonda, my dear friends, I would like to tell you, don't restrict to software jobs. Don't think that software is only the cup of tea. You have a lot of other areas to explore. Try to explore these new areas, right? So what are the new areas? See, I'll talk about all these. I already talked about all these things. Software opportunities in IT. Of course, software coding, programming is there. If you want to excel in this field, you have to have a good programming skill or logical skill. If you have the programming skill, if you have the logical skill, go to software field, right? You should know any of this, what you call the hot technologies, PHP or .NET or Java or Python, and you can move to the software field, provided you should have a good programming or logical skill. If you don't have such a thing, think about the other areas in IT. IT is a very big field. A lot of career opportunities are there. You can think about this hardware, networking, all those things. You'll get jobs like remote infrastructure management or infrastructure management services. You can get a certification like CCNA or MCSE or RHCE, and you can move to this field. That is one field in IT. Or you can think about software testing field or database administration. E-commerce, a lot of opportunities are coming up. SAP, I am a YouTuber, as Gladson sir introduced, I am a YouTuber. Recently, I have done a video on the scope of SAP. If you are interested, you can go and see that video. As a programmer, you can do SAP programming, that is ABAP programming, or you can be a technical consultant in SAP. A lot of opportunities are there. So in IT, there are a lot of opportunities. Don't try to confine yourself with software. Try to understand the new opportunities available to you and try to make use of these new opportunities. Okay, right. So this is LinkedIn's 2020 Emerging Jobs Report. Out of the top 15 jobs, 10 jobs are from IT. Believe me, out of the 15 emerging jobs in the world, 10 are from IT. And see what are the top 3 IT jobs? What I have mentioned earlier: artificial intelligence specialist, robotics, data scientist. And again, data will come. Number 8 is data engineer. Number 10 is cyber security, right? Number 13 is cloud engineer. So these are going to be the main career openings in the coming days. So you have to develop yourself. You have to get prepared yourself for these emerging careers, right? Okay, I'll show you a picture. If you know who is this person or why he is crying, you can use the chat box. Friends, please use the chat box. If you don't know, at least type "don't know," so that I will come to know that you are live and you can hear my voice and you can see my slide. Yes, please use your chat box. If you don't know, just type "no idea." Okay, Ananda Krishnan right away said "no idea," "don't know." Okay, "no idea." Okay, okay, "no idea." Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Yes, "no idea." Okay, good, good, good. Okay, the name of this person is Stephen Elop, and he was the CEO of Nokia. And this is an incident where he was addressing the press people in 2013, announcing that we are selling Nokia to Microsoft. And when he announced, he started weeping like this. You know what happened with Nokia? If all of us know, Nokia was with, out of 100 people, 95% were using Nokia during 2000, right? 2000 to 2010. Nokia almost enjoyed more than 90% of the market share. Most of us were using Nokia. But from 2010 onwards, the decline started. And 2013, they sold Nokia to Microsoft. What happened to Nokia? Nokia was a robust phone. Nothing is going to happen to Nokia phone, right? All features was there. Feature-rich phone, robust phone, no false promise. Everything was okay with Nokia. But what happened? Android was developed, and they approached Nokia. Nokia said no to Android. And then it was taken by Samsung, and they came out with smartphones. Nokia said no to Android. Samsung said yes to Android. And from there, the decline of Nokia started. Nokia, the feature phone, people started to use smartphones. So in 2013, Nokia decided to sell off to Microsoft, and the CEO came to a press meet and he announced that we are going to sell Microsoft. But lost. ഞങ്ങൾ തെറ്റായിട്ടൊന്നും ചെയ്തില്ല, പക്ഷേ ഞങ്ങൾ നഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു, ഞങ്ങൾ തോറ്റുപോയി. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞ വാക്കുകൾ you can see in the slide. World is changing very fast and we missed out in learning. The world is changing very fast and we missed out in learning. What happened to Nokia? They have all the know-hows. but they missed out in learning. എല്ലാ know-how ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ പഠിക്കാൻ മറന്നുപോയി. My dear friends, if you know everything but you missed out in learning, you are not going to be successful. So you have to study new things. You have to learn the latest career trends. You have to develop yourself for that. If you are not going forward, you are going backward. So you have to go forward. You have to learn all the new technologies. At least one particular area you can specialize, and you can reap the benefit of the changing world, because COVID is going to create big changes in our career. We'll see what all changes COVID is going to create in our career. So what I am trying to convey till now, ഞാൻ ഇത്രയും നേരം പറയാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചത് ഇത്ര മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. പുതിയ ടെക്നോളജികൾ എമർജ് ചെയ്യാൻ വരികയാണ്. നമ്മുടെ സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയറിന്റെ ഒക്കെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് കുറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് വരികയാണ്. I know that Gladson sir, Srinath sir and all people, they are into all this technology. I am not a person from IT. They know it better. But still എനിക്ക് പറയാനായിട്ടുള്ളത് ഇതിന്റെ ഒക്കെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് കുറഞ്ഞു വരികയാണ്. പുതിയ ടെക്നോളജികൾ ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് എമർജ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവുകയാണ്, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഈ കോവിഡിന് ശേഷമുള്ള. So if you want a career in IT, if you want a bright career in IT, you have to reskill or you have to upskill. എന്താണ് ഞാൻ പിന്നീട് പറയാം. So you have to, നിങ്ങളെ സ്കിൽ ചെയ്യണം. ഈ ഏരിയയിൽ നിങ്ങൾ അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടാണ്. ഇനി ഞാൻ അടുത്തത് പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത്, if you want to be successful in your career, you need to have two skills. One is hard skill, the other one is soft skill. Hard skill is what I was talking till now. It is the technical skill. You should know the technology. You should know the latest technology, right? That is hard skill. But that is not enough. You should have a lot of soft skill also. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ടെക്നോളജി മാത്രം അറിഞ്ഞിരുന്നാൽ you are not going to be successful. You should know the soft skill. What is soft skill? Self-management skill or people management skill. If I can present to you in a successful manner, that is my soft skill, right? So it is people management skill. If I can manage myself, that is a self-management skill. That is a soft skill. Apart from your technical skill, you need to develop these two skills. This skill, that is soft skill. Hard skills you can learn from your school. Your teachers will teach you. You can learn it from your college, or you can learn it from a training institute, all these technologies. But soft skill, nobody is going to teach you. You have to study of your own. So soft skill is very important. What are the soft skills you need to develop if you want to be successful in your career? Lot of soft skills you need to develop. One is effective communication. Communication എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ സംസാരമല്ല എന്നുള്ള കാര്യം ഓർത്തോണേ. It is not just speaking with people. It is lot of other things are there. I'm not going to explain on that. You have to develop effective communication. You have to develop an interpersonal skill or a team skill. You have to develop creativity. You have to develop good etiquette and manners. നല്ല പെരുമാറ്റ രീതികൾ വളർത്തണം. You have to develop your language skill. You have to develop skills like mobility, flexibility and adaptability if you want to work in IT companies, right? Mobility ഒക്കെ വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടാണ്. ഒരു നിമിഷം നിങ്ങളോട് US പോകാൻ പറഞ്ഞാൽ പോകണം അല്ലെ? You have to be flexible. You have to be adaptable. You have to manage your time. You have to finish your projects on time. You have to have a very positive attitude. You have to display a lot of professionalism and leadership. ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒത്തിരി സ്കില്ല് വേണം കേട്ടോ. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ അതിലേക്കൊന്നും ഇപ്പൊ സമയം എടുക്കുന്നില്ല. My dear friends, if you want to be successful in your career, you need to have hard skill. Hard skill is technology skills, technical skill, and that too you should know the latest technical skills. Apart from that, you need to develop soft skills. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഇത്രയും നേരം പറയാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചത് രണ്ട് കാര്യം മാത്രം. ഒന്ന്, the world is changing. New technologies are emerging. ആ സ്കില്ലുകൾ പഠിച്ചെടുക്കണം. അത് വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടതാണ്. അതിനോടൊപ്പം you need to have lot of soft skills. എന്തൊക്കെ സോഫ്റ്റ് സ്കില്ലാണ് എന്ന് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ പറഞ്ഞു. ഈ സ്കില്ലുകളൂടെ നിങ്ങൾ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. ഇതിനെയൊന്നും ഞാൻ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. അത് അവിടെ നിൽക്കട്ടെ. ഇനി നമുക്ക് അടുത്തതിലേക്ക് വരാം. ഫ്യൂ ചേഞ്ചസ് എക്സ്പെക്റ്റഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർ കോവിഡ് ഡേയ്സ്. കരിയറിൽ പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കപ്പെടുന്ന ചില ചേഞ്ചസ്. വൺ, the importance of teaching is going to be taken by learning. പഠിപ്പീര് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ സംഭവം നമുക്കറിയാം അല്ലെ? ടീച്ചിങ്. ഇതുവരെ കുട്ടികൾ വിചാരിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത് പഠിപ്പിച്ച് തീർക്കുക എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടതാണ്. ടീച്ചർ എന്താ തിങ്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന, ഐ ഹാവ് ടു ഫിനിഷ് ദ സിലബസ്. ഇനി ടീച്ചർ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു പോർഷൻ വിട്ടുപോയാൽ സ്റ്റുഡന്റ് ഇസ് ഗോയിങ് ടു കംപ്ലൈൻ, ടീച്ചർ ആ പോർഷൻ പഠിപ്പിച്ചില്ല. എല്ലാം പഠിപ്പിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതായിരുന്നു കൺസെപ്റ്റ് അല്ലേ? ആൻഡ് ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ഗോയിങ് ടു ബി ചേഞ്ചിങ്. നൗ ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് ലേണിംഗ്. വേണമെങ്കിൽ പഠിക്കുക. ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് ആർ അറൗണ്ട് us. If you want, you can learn. So nobody is going to teach you from the start to the end in the coming days. You have to learn of your own. That is going to be the major change. Number two, online learning is going to be the game changer, right? Online learning. I'm sure all of you are doing online learning now. Most of the classes are now online mode, right? So online learning, I will talk about more later. What is the importance of online learning? Sthala Kala Samaya Parimidi illada padikam. Sthala Kala Samaya Parimidi. See, now I am taking the class from Kottayam. I can see students from Trivandrum. I can see students from Tamil Nadu. Yesterday, when I was taking a class, I had a lot of students from North India attending the class. So, sthala parimidi illa. There is no limitation of place. Time. I used to take class at 8 to 9 at the night. So, sthala kala samaya parimidi illa padikam. That is the main advantage of online learning, and it is going to be the game changer. Number 3, online exams and valuation are coming up. Now it is online learning only. Now, what is going to happen? Online exams are coming. The government of Kerala is going to conduct this LLB exams, entrance exam online. Next year onwards, the government is planning to conduct engineering entrance online, right? And then valuation is also going to be online. K2 is planning in such lines. So these are the changes coming in your studies. And what are the changes happening post-COVID in your jobs? Huge loss of jobs. 2.5 കോടി ജോലി നഷ്ടപ്പെടുമെന്നാണ് ആദ്യം UN പറഞ്ഞത് in the first week of COVID lockdown. But the next week, അവരത് തിരുത്തി. 2.5 കോടി ഒന്നുമല്ല, huge loss will happen, right? So huge loss will happen. Some of you might have got a placement offer. അതുപോലും ഇപ്പൊ തുലാസിലാണ് അല്ലേ? Infosys has informed me that they will honor the offers given. TCS informed that they will honor the offers given. Or many companies has informed they will honor. Cognizant പറഞ്ഞു there will be a delay. എൻ്റെ കോളേജിൽ നിന്നൊക്കെ Cognizant വന്ന് ഒരു 100-ൽ പരം പിള്ളേരെ റിക്രൂട്ട് ചെയ്തു. They said they will honor the offers, but not in this quarter, next quarter. ഒരു 3 months കഴിഞ്ഞ് അവരെ എടുക്കുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. But many companies, I am not going to mention the name, many companies have started informing campus placement students, sorry, we are not going to honor your offers. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തന്ന ഓഫർ ഞങ്ങൾ റിജക്ട് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. So huge loss will come. People look around for multiple jobs or revenue sources. ഒരു ജോലി ഉള്ളവർ തന്നെ കൂടുതൽ ജോലികളെ കുറിച്ച് ചിന്തിക്കും. Even you, if you don't have a job, you can think of not one job, multiple jobs, one full-time job and one part-time job. You have to think, then only you can develop revenue, right? And part-time and contract jobs to increase, especially online jobs. Part-time and contract jobs to increase. These days, in my YouTube channel, I am putting a lot of videos on this part-time and contract jobs because more people want this. എല്ലാവർക്കും വേണ്ടത് ഈ അറിയേണ്ട ഇതാ, സാറേ ഓൺലൈൻ ജോലി ഉണ്ടോ, പാർട്ട് ടൈം ജോലി ഉണ്ടോ, കോൺട്രാക്ട് ജോലി ഉണ്ടോ. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ കൂടുതൽ വീഡിയോസ് ഇടുന്നു, എനിക്ക് കൂടുതൽ വ്യൂസ് കിട്ടുന്നു. Because that is going to, most of the companies are moving to this mode. Because they can save a lot of money. We know what is happening with this work from home. 85%, 95% of the people now are working from home. The projects are going on. TCS has announced that by next year, 85% of their workforce will be working from home. ഒന്ന് ആലോചിച്ച് 4 ലക്ഷം ആൾക്കാരാണ് TCSൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതിൽ 85% ആൾക്കാരും വീട്ടിലിരുന്ന് വർക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ തിരുവനന്തപുരം ടെക്നോ പാർക്കിലും കൊച്ചി ഇൻഫോ പാർക്കിലും ഒക്കെ ഉള്ള TCSന്റെ ബിഗ് ബിൽഡിങ്സ് അതെല്ലാം വെറുതെ ആവും അല്ലേ? They can save a lot of money on the rent. They can save a lot of money for the internet, for electricity. People is going to work from home. Even people can save. They don't have to travel to the company. They can save time. Traffic block pettu kadakanda. They can work from home. So big savings are coming. Big changes are also coming. So please understand that these changes are coming. So we have to make ourselves ready. നമ്മളെ തന്നെ equip ആകണം with these changes, right? How to prepare ourselves? You need to have multiple skill ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം കേട്ടോ. മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ സ്കിൽ, പല സ്കില്ലുകൾ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. ഒരു ടീച്ചർ ആണെങ്കിൽ ടീച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്ന സബ്ജക്ട് മാത്രം അറിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. മലയാളം ടീച്ചർ, ഇഫ് യു ആസ്ക് എ മലയാളം ടീച്ചർ, ഷീ മൈറ്റ് നോട്ട് ബി നോയിങ് ഹൗ ടു യൂസ് എ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ. Without that, how can she do an online class now? So teacher need to have multiple skill. She should know her subject. Along with that, she should know technology, right? ഇതാണ് മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ സ്കിൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. You have to identify and exploit vast online resources. In online, vast resources are there. You have to identify that. I will talk about few online resources in the next slide, right? If you are looking for a job, see, I will talk about your campus placements or things like that later. But if you are looking for a job right now, even in the lockdown days, maybe the recruitments are very, very less these days. Even in the lockdown days, you have a lot of opportunities to make money, or you have the opportunity to make, do work. Or even if you are not a final year student, during your vacation, you can make money. See, you just check point number 2. You can work as subject expert with a company called Check India. Anybody working with Check India here, you can chat here, because many of my students are doing work with Check India. എൻ്റെ കോളേജിലെ ഒത്തിരി പിള്ളേർ ചെക്ക് ഇന്ത്യ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നവരുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾ ആരെങ്കിലും ചെക്ക് ഇന്ത്യ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് യെസ് എന്ന് ഒന്ന് ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യാമോ? If you are not, you can work with Check India. നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ, I believe that most of you are computer science students, right? Go to Check India and check whether there is IT openings. അവിടെ IT openings വരാറുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഉണ്ടോയെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു മാസം കഴിഞ്ഞ് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. Lot of people are working in IT. What you have to do? You have to register yourself in Check India as an IT student or an IT teacher, right? They will give you questions. US-ലൊക്കെ ഉള്ള പിള്ളേര് അവർക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് അവർക്ക് ഉത്തരം പറയാൻ മേലെ അവർ ഈ ചെക്ക് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഇടും. You have to find answers. You will get 2 hours to find answer. And if you find answer, you type the answer, very small short answer, 1 or 2 lines. You submit that, you will get 150 to 300 rupees for each answer. So if you can give 10 answers in a day, you will get around 2,000 rupees per day. Lot of students are earning that, even teachers are earning that. Only thing, you should be proficient in one technology or one area. If you are good in IT, you can opt IT. So this is one area. If you're good in physics, there are physics students. Physics, the amount is different. Oh, again, I think my slide is lost. I will again add that. 1 second. Okay, right? Yes. So if you are a physics student, you will get 300 rupees for one answer. Go, try Check India. It's a good site. നിങ്ങൾക്കൊക്കെ ഫൈനൽ ഇയർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്, സെക്കൻഡ് ഇയർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്, ടീച്ചേഴ്സിനൊക്കെ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം, കാശുണ്ടാക്കാം. So some career options, അല്ലേ? വലിയ see, I was talking about artificial intelligence, cloud technology, all those things. Even if you can't work there, you work here and earn a small money during this COVID days, right? You can find works starting from data entry to artificial intelligence in few websites I have mentioned there. Fiverr, Guru, Upwork, freelance, even you can find artificial intelligence project there. If you are not getting a job in Technopark, don't worry. You go to all these websites and take some work. ഓൺലൈൻ ജോലികൾ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ പലരുടെയും മനസ്സിൽ വരുന്ന ഒരു ധാരണയാണ് തട്ടിപ്പാണ് എന്ന്. Since I am doing a lot of videos, I can tell you it is not a scam. There are very good sites. All the sites mentioned here are good sites. അതിനകത്ത് തട്ടിപ്പുകാർ കാണും, no guarantee. But all these platforms are good. You can make money. If you are good in writing, you go to Essay Writers or Writer Bay, write articles in computer science and you can get money. One page itself, you will get around $20. One page, it's a double column page. നമ്മുടെ ഒരു A4-ന്റെ പകുതി എഴുതിയാൽ $20, 1500 രൂപ കിട്ടാൻ സാധ്യതകളുണ്ട്. So make use of these opportunities. If you can design some logos, you can work with design crowd. You can share your photos. You see, we all take a lot of photos, right? Wherever we go, we'll take photos and it is stored in our mobile phone. Our memory will be full, right? You share this photo in Shutterstock or iStock, you will get paid for that. Who will pay you? Foreigners will pay you. നമുക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു ബ്രോഷർ വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, if you want a picture, we'll download it directly from internet. But foreign people won't do that because they have this copyright rules very strict. So if they want a picture, they will pay that and they will download it. So if I want a picture, I'm in US, I want a picture, I will go to Shutterstock and pay and I will download it. So what you have to do, you will be uploading your photos in Shutterstock and foreigners will buy that and you will get paid. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തോന്നും ഞാൻ ഈ മൊബൈൽ ഫോണിലൊക്കെ എടുക്കുന്ന ആര് കാശ് കൊടുത്ത് വാങ്ങിക്കാനായിട്ടാണ്. യു ടേക്ക് റയർ പിക്ചേഴ്സ്. മസാല ദോശ, എ പിക്ചർ ഓഫ് മസാല ദോശ ഒരു സായിപ്പിന് വേണം, അവൻ ഒരിടത്തും കിട്ടത്തില്ല, പക്ഷെ നമുക്കത് കിട്ടും. നമ്മൾ അത് എടുത്തിട്ട് അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യും. അവന് മസാല ദോശ, അവന്റെ ബ്രോഷർ വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഹിൽ പർച്ചേസ് എ പിക്ചർ ഓഫ് മസാല ദോശ ആൻഡ് ഹിൽ പേ യു. If you pay $10, you will get $7, $3 Shutterstock will take. If your photo is downloaded 10 times, you will get $100, right? Many friends are making money out of this. Rare photos എടുക്കണമെന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. See, if you are taking a picture of a sunset, അമേരിക്കക്കാർക്കോ യൂറോപ്പുകാരനോ സൺസെറ്റ് കിട്ടാൻ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടില്ല. But if you are taking the sunset with the Kerala backwaters in background, it is a rare picture. You will get paid for that. So a lot of openings are there. Even you can make money from social media. And the last video I uploaded in my YouTube channel is about social media as a career. How can you earn from social media? How can you earn big money? You know who is the person who's earning highest money from YouTube? Since I am a YouTube, I know that. If you know the name of that person or if you know the age of that person, you can use the chat box. The highest person earning from YouTube, how much he is earning or what is his age or what is his name? His name is Rayan, an 8-year-old guy. He is earning 260 million US dollar per year. You can understand what is the amount he's earning. Top YouTubers in Kerala is earning more than 15 lakh rupees per month, right? So these are the opportunities available online. നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കുന്ന ഓൺലൈൻ മുഴുവൻ തട്ടിപ്പാണ് എന്നാണ്. But it is not like that. There are good platforms. Make use of that. പക്ഷേ you have to be very careful. വളരെ സീരിയസ് ആയിട്ട് പോകണം. ഈ ഓൺലൈൻ ജോലികൾക്ക് പോകുമ്പോൾ you have to be very careful. You have to be consistent. ചുമ്മാ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് നോക്കിയിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. കൺസിസ്റ്റന്റ് ആയിട്ട് അത് നിൽക്കണം. And you have to be very serious. You can earn big money. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചത്, I was talking about what you call the big jobs in IT. അതിന് വേണ്ട ടെക്നോളജി പഠിച്ച് അതിലേക്ക് പോകാം. Or you can think about this part-time jobs. ഇനി ഞാൻ പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത്, lot of online resources are available. Exploit that. Make use of that. See, if you are a final year student, right? When you complete your BSc, if you are a BSc student, final year of Government College Nedumangad, when you complete your course, you will get a certificate from Kerala University. You are a BSc Computer Science student. When you go for an interview, see, consider 10 students of the same class of Government College Nedumangad who is organizing this seminar. If 10 students going for an interview, all the 10 students have this BSc Computer Science degree from Kerala University. Along with that, one student, he is doing a MOOC course from any of the platforms given here. You can see a lot of platforms, Coursera, edX, Udemy. ഇവിടെ എന്തെങ്കിലും പോയിട്ട് ഒരു ഓൺലൈൻ കോഴ്സ് നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുക. Coursera is started by 2 professors from Stanford University. edX is started by few professors from MIT and Harvard. So if you do some MOOC course, when you go for an interview, you along with a BSc degree certificate from Kerala University, you will have a certificate from Harvard or MIT. See how much value you are bringing to your resume. Definitely the company will give some importance to this guy. Harvard കാണുമ്പോൾ ഞെട്ടിപ്പോകാനല്ലേ. You can bring some value to your resume doing such online courses. Most of the online courses are free, some are paid, but during these COVID days, they are all opened. If you want to do a course in Coursera, Coursera is the most popular MOOC. If you want to do a course in Coursera, you have to pay around 400-500 rupees. But if your college can have a tie-up with Coursera, it is around 5,800 course they are offering free of course. My college, Marian College, Kutiganam, we have a tie-up with Coursera during this COVID days. And this 5,800 courses, Coursera is offering to Marian College students free of course. So my students can do all this cloud computing, artificial intelligence, everything from this big university is free of course. That will create a value in their resume, right? So a lot of opportunities are there. So make use of this opportunity. You can study anytime, anywhere. Anybody can study irrespective of their qualification. And you can learn new skills also. If you want to learn Photoshop, you go to this Udemy. You can learn from the best of the best. All the skills you can learn from the experts from this particular platform. So a lot of opportunities are there. Make use of this opportunities. You can learn from the top institution and the top experts all over the world. So make use of all these opportunities. I'm coming to the end. I've almost taken around 1 hour. We supposed to finish in 50 minutes and 10 minutes discussion. I have already taken 1 hour. So I'll finish in the next 5 minutes. What next? If you are final year students in IT, what next? Maybe campus placement opportunities, most of you have lost because that is almost over, right? Now you have another opportunity called off-campus placements. But for that, you need to be a trained fresher. I'm a BSc Computer Science student. Joli kittanamennu nirbandha illa. But I am a BSc Computer Science student trained in Python. You might be considered. അതാണ് ട്രെയിൻ ഫ്രഷ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ. ഒരു ബിടെക് മാത്രമായിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല, എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഹോട്ട് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ടെക്നോളജി ട്രെയിൻഡ് ആവുക. ഇറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി ജാവ ഓർ .NET വാട്ട് എവർ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ മുമ്പ് സൂചിപ്പിച്ച പോലെ ഒരു സർട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻസ് യു ക്യാൻ ടേക്ക്. ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഫീൽഡിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പോകാനായിട്ട് പറ്റുമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നീഡ് ടു ബി എ ട്രെയിൻ ഫ്രഷർ. കാരണം ക്യാമ്പസ് പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ്സ് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഓഫ് ക്യാമ്പസിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഏരിയയിൽ ട്രെയിൻഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളവരാണ് കമ്പനികൾ കൂടുതൽ പ്രിഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ബിക്കോസ് ദേ ക്യാൻ സേവ് ഓൺ ദ ട്രെയിനിങ് കോസ്റ്റ്. Or you can think about freelancer jobs, what I have mentioned earlier. Freelancer job അത്ര പെട്ടെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വലിയ ജോലികളിലേക്ക് എത്താൻ പറ്റിയെന്ന് വരത്തില്ല, but you can develop. I know a lot of people, they started software development, taking freelance jobs online, and they have developed big IT companies. എറണാകുളത്ത് ഇൻഫോ പാർക്കിൽ ഒരു വലിയ IT company started with freelance job. So that option is there. You can be a freelancer job, right? You can take freelance jobs until you will get another job. അങ്ങനെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചിന്തിക്കാനായിട്ട്. Or you can think about a higher study. If you are a BSc Computer Science BCA student, you can think about MCA, right? MCA is a 2-year course now. Earlier, എൻ്റെയൊക്കെ കോളേജിൽ 2 ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, 2 year and 3 year ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. കേരള യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി കൂടുതലും 3 year ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നുള്ളൂ, എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നില്ല 2 year ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. But now AICT made it a 2 year. You can become an MCA graduate in 2 years. So that is another option. MCA 2 year. ഇപ്പൊ എൻ്റെ കോളേജിലൊക്കെ MCA എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ we are an autonomous college. സോ ഞങ്ങളുടെ സ്പെഷ്യലൈസേഷൻ ഇതിലൊക്കെയാണ്. ക്ലൗഡ് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടിംഗ്, ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ്, അങ്ങനത്തെ ഏരിയകളാണ്. സോ യു ക്യാൻ തിങ്ക് അബൌട്ട് ദാറ്റ്. ഓർ ഇഫ് യു ആർ എ BTech, യു ക്യാൻ തിങ്ക് അബൌട്ട് ഗോയിങ് ഫോർ ആൻ MBA or MTech. ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്യുന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. യു ക്യാൻ തിങ്ക് അബൌട്ട് ഹയർ സ്റ്റഡി ഓപ്ഷൻസ്. Or there are dual advantage hirings are there. For example, Wipro. If you get into Wipro COVID കാലത്തും റിക്രൂട്ട്മെന്റ് നടത്തി. Last week they were recruiting BCom students. Before that they recruited BSc and BCA students, all BScs. If you get selected in Wipro, there will be dual advantage. You can work with Wipro. Along with that, you can study your MTech. Even after BSc, you will get MTech from BITS Pilani. And that too fully sponsored by Wipro. വിപ്രോയിലെ വേയ്സ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു പ്രോഗ്രാം ഉണ്ട്, വിപ്രോ അക്കാഡമി ഓഫ് സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ എക്സലൻസ്. അവിടെ കിട്ടുവാണെങ്കിൽ BSc BCAക്കാരാണ്, എല്ലാ BSc BCAക്കാരാണ് എടുക്കുന്നത്. അവിടെ കിട്ടുവാണെങ്കിലുള്ള അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് ഇതാണ്, വിപ്രോയിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാം, ശമ്പളം കിട്ടും, അതിനോടൊപ്പം നിങ്ങളുടെ MTech വിപ്രോ തന്നെ സ്പോൺസർ ചെയ്യും, അതും ബിറ്റ്സ് പിലാനിയുടെ. I am sure that many of you or your friends got selected for this WAYS program. So a lot of opportunities are there. Since I am into career and placements, I know this opportunity. I have pointed out very few opportunities, but a lot of opportunities. Let me come to the end. ഞാൻ ഇത്രയും നേരം നിങ്ങളോട് പറയാൻ ശ്രമിച്ച ഇത്രയും മാത്രം കാര്യങ്ങൾ. എമർജിംഗ് ടെക്നോളജികൾ കുറെ എണ്ണമുണ്ട്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് കോവിഡിന് ശേഷം വൻ വളർച്ച പ്രാപിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ചില ടെക്നോളജികൾ. ക്ലൗഡ് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടിംഗ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡേറ്റ അനലിറ്റിക്സ്, അല്ലെ ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇന്റലിജൻസ്, ഓൾ ദീസ് തിങ്സ്. ഞാൻ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യാത്തൊരു നല്ല ഫീൽഡാണ് ഡിജിറ്റൽ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ്. നിങ്ങൾ IT വലിയ താല്പര്യം നിങ്ങൾക്കില്ല, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് IT അല്ലാത്തവർക്കും പോകാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു നല്ല ഏരിയ. ഇപ്പം I can see many physics students here, right? You can think about going to a digital marketing field, അല്ലെ? ഡിജിറ്റൽ ആയിട്ട് മാർക്കറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക, all this SEO, SMM, social media marketing. If you are good in social media, you can think about being a social media expert or a digital marketing expert. ഈ ഫേസ്ബുക്കും വാട്സാപ്പും യൂട്യൂബും കളിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ പരിപാടിയിൽ, അതിലൂടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു എക്സ്പെർട്ട് ആയിട്ട് മാറാൻ പറ്റും കേട്ടോ. അതൊക്കെയാണ് ഞാൻ ലാസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത വീഡിയോയിൽ ചെയ്തത്. അപ്പം ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് ആർ ദേർ, അതാണ് ഞാൻ ആദ്യം പറഞ്ഞത്. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്, നിങ്ങൾ ടെക്നോളജി മാത്രം അറിഞ്ഞാൽ കാര്യമില്ല, യു ഹാവ് ടു ഡെവലപ്പ് സോഫ്റ്റ് സ്കിൽസ്, ചില സോഫ്റ്റ് സ്കില്ലിലൂടെ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. എഫക്റ്റീവ് ആയിട്ട് കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പറ്റണം, അല്ലേ? ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. അതൊക്കെയാണ് ഞാൻ ഓക്കെ എൻ്റെ PPT പോയി. മേ ബി ദിസ് മൈ ബി one more PPT is there, so I'll take that before I finish. Yeah. Okay, right. So പിന്നെ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചത് സോഫ്റ്റ് സ്കിൽ മാത്രമല്ല, യു ഹാവ് ടു ഡെവലപ്പ് ഹാർഡ് സ്കിൽ മാത്രമല്ല, ടെക്നിക്കൽ സ്കിൽ മാത്രമല്ല, യു ഹാവ് ടു ഡെവലപ്പ് സോഫ്റ്റ് സ്കിൽസ്. നല്ല കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേഷൻ വേണം, നന്നായി സംസാരിക്കുക മാത്രമല്ല, മറ്റു യുവർ ബോഡി ലാംഗ്വേജ്, ഓൾ ദോസ് തിങ്സ് വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. പിന്നെ പറഞ്ഞ നല്ല പെരുമാറ്റ രീതികൾ വേണം, ലാംഗ്വേജ് സ്കിൽസ് വളർത്തണം. ഇതൊക്കെ വളരെ പ്രധാനമാണ് കരിയറിൽ എക്സൽ ചെയ്യാനെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചത് ഈ കോവിഡിന് ശേഷം ഈ ഓൺലൈൻ റിസോഴ്സുകൾ വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടതാവും. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു ജോലി കിട്ടുന്നവരെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓൺലൈൻ ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റിയെ ഗ്രാബ് ചെയ്യാം, ഓൺലൈനിൽ ജോലികളെ കുറിച്ച് ചിന്തിക്കാം, അതല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓൺലൈൻ റിസോഴ്സുകൾ വെച്ച് പുതിയ പാഠങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കാം, പുതിയ സ്കിൽസ് വളർത്താം. അതിലൂടെ നിങ്ങളുടെ റെസ്യൂമെ റിച്ച് ആകാനായിട്ട് ശ്രമിക്കാം. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഇനി ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും ജോലി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പഠന ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റികളെ കുറിച്ചാണ്. ഞാൻ അത് വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു എന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. സോ ലെറ്റ് മീ കം ടു ദ എൻഡ് ഓഫ് മൈ ക്ലാസ്. ഡു സംതിങ് ടുഡേ ദാറ്റ് യുവർ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ സെൽഫ് വിൽ താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ. ഡു സംതിങ് ടുഡേ ദാറ്റ് യുവർ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ സെൽഫ് വിൽ താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ. ഭാവി നിങ്ങളോട് നന്ദി പറയുന്ന എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു നല്ല കാര്യം ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ശ്രമിക്കുക. Maybe after 10 years, in 2030, if you look back, 2020 ഒരു കോവിഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു കുഞ്ഞൻ ജീവി ഒരു പ്രശ്നമുണ്ടാക്കി. ആ സമയത്ത് ഞാൻ വീട്ടിലിരിക്കേണ്ട വന്നു. ആ സമയത്ത് ഞാൻ ചെയ്ത കാര്യമാണ് എന്നെ ഈ നിലയിലേക്ക് എത്തിച്ചത്. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ ദാറ്റ് എന്ന് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഭാവി ഭൂതത്തോട് നന്ദി പറയുന്ന ഒരു നല്ല കാര്യം ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ശ്രമിക്കുക. ഡു സംതിങ് ടുഡേ ദാറ്റ് യുവർ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ സെൽഫ് വിൽ താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ. I am not sure whether any of my subscribers are there in this class. If you are there, you can chat. എൻ്റെ ഏതെങ്കിലും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് എൻ്റെ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനലിൻ്റെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒന്ന് ചാറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. അതർവൈസ് യു ക്യാൻ ഗോ ടു മൈ ചാനൽ. യൂട്യൂബിൽ പോയിട്ട് ഡോക്ടർ ബ്രിജേഷ് എന്ന് അടിച്ചാൽ മതി. യെസ്, ഗ്രേ ഹാറ്റ് ഇസ് മൈ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബർ. ഗുഡ്. യൂട്യൂബിൽ പോയിട്ട് ഡോക്ടർ ബ്രിജേഷ് ജോർജ് ജോൺ എന്നൊക്കെ അടിച്ചാൽ എൻ്റെ വീഡിയോസ് കാണാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. കരിയർ ഒക്കെയാണ് മെയിനായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഡീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ഐ ഹാവ് റീച്ച് 2 lakhs interact with the students. Thank you, Government College Limangada IT Club, for organizing this webinar. I also thankful to Dr. Srinath for the technical arrangements made. I am thankful to all the participants for your active participation. Now the floor is open. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് ചാറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. Over to Gladson sir. I hope you are online. Over to Gladson sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your nice presentation. First, hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your nice way of presenting things. Okay. I hope this may enlighten the younger minds, no doubt about it. And the last 1 hour we enjoyed thoroughly, and even the time flies. We couldn't even understand whether 1 hour has gone or not, because of the flow came from Dr. Brijesh. Now 10 minutes, I think you can interact with Dr. Brijesh. It may be good to have. Sir, you can switch on your video.
Yeah.
So that,
okay. Right.
You can interact with the switch on the presentation.
I'll do that.
Yeah. So that you can see the faces too. I think it's the time of interaction. Any questions, if you want to ask directly, you can ask. Otherwise, put it on the chat box so that he will get it. Okay, kindly do that. Any queries?
I can't see any questions.
Yeah, no questions received so far.
MCA entrance details അറിയാൻ പറ്റുമോ? The question, yeah, MCA entrance details. I am not updated with that. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, sir, exactly.
I'm not updated with MCA entrance details, but it is going to happen early this time. I think July 14th is the date for MCA entrance. You can apply right now. It is mandatory to take entrance exam, and the rank ഒന്നും വലിയ പ്രശ്നമല്ല. If you have good ranks, you can study in government colleges or in good engineering colleges like Trivandrum Engineering College or RIT. അങ്ങനെയുള്ളടത്ത് പഠിക്കാം. ഇനി അതല്ലെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ you can study in government colleges, so the fees will be very less. അതുകൊണ്ട് എൻട്രൻസ് ശ്രമിക്കുക. ഇനി ഏത് കോളേജിൽ പഠിക്കാനാണെങ്കിലും you have to go through the Kerala government entrance examination. എന്റെ പോലെയുള്ള കോളേജുകളിൽ സിൻസ് വി ആർ ആൻ ഓട്ടോണമസ് കോളേജ്, ഞങ്ങളുടെ അഡ്മിഷന് ഞങ്ങളുടെ വെബ്സൈറ്റിലാണ് നടക്കുക, യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിലല്ല. യു ക്യാൻ ചെക്ക് അവർ വെബ്സൈറ്റ് ഫോർ അഡ്മിഷൻസ്. യെസ്.
Any other questions?
Sir, they are all planned about their career. That's why there's no questions.
Sometimes that may be the reason. Hello? Otherwise, okay, we can wind up the session,
Sir,
right?
One question from Ananda Krishnan. Will Infosys cancel their job offer? No, Ananda Krishnan. Even last time also, see, ഒരു 2008 മുതൽ 10 വരെ ഒരു വലിയ റിസഷൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഓൾ ഓവർ ദ വേൾഡ്. അന്ന് IT കമ്പനികളെല്ലാം അവരുടെ ഓഫേഴ്സ് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തു. ഓൺലി വൺ കമ്പനി ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാത്ത ഇൻഫോസ് മാത്രമായിരുന്നു. ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ് ടുക്ക് 2 years ഫോർ ദം ടു ഓൺബോർഡ് ദ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്. ഒത്തിരി ലേറ്റ് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഓൺബോർഡ് ചെയ്തത്, പക്ഷെ ആ പിള്ളേരെ എല്ലാം അവർ വിളിച്ചിരുന്നു. സെയിം തിങ് ഇൻഫോസിസ് വളരെ ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ മെയിൽ ചെയ്തിരുന്നു, അവര് വിളിച്ചവരെയൊക്കെ എടുക്കും. മേ ബി ഒരു ഡിലേ വരും, പക്ഷെ എല്ലാവരും എടുക്കും എന്ന് വളരെ ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് ഇൻഫോസിസ് അറിയിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ ഡോണ്ട് വറി അബൌട്ട് ദാറ്റ്. യാ.
Hello? Any questions?
Okay. Yeah.
I think no questions, right?
Yeah.
So that we can wind up the session.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Hello, Dr. Vijesh, you have made an extensive presentation about the career opportunities in front of us. Even we are fed up with the lockdown and the corona issues, right? But anyway, this throws some lights into the new generation, the minds of the new generation, to do something else. What I found from your presentation is that not satisfied with what you are doing at present, do some additional things. Then only you may be able to survive. The additional skills you have to acquire, additional courses, okay, you have to undergo. Software as well as soft as well as hard things are essential to in today's life. My dear students, kindly try to grab these kind of qualities so that okay, you may survive, you may be able to survive. And from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank Dr. Vijesh Joseph John for accepting our invitation to be a part of this today's seminar session, to lead the seminar. Your experiences and your knowledge, and today only I came to know that you are a BSc Computer Science graduate too. Your expertise, your technical as well as non-technical knowledge that may helpful for the youngsters to lead the nation. So wholeheartedly on behalf of IT Club of Government College Nedavangad, I extend a heartful thanks to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Again, I cannot forget my friend and student, scholar, Dr. Srikanth. He's a senior knowledge officer at ICT Academy, Kerala. He has kindly consented to help all technical support for hosting this particular webinar. Dr. Srikanth, thanks. Big thanks to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so
I
much.
do remember with the gratitude of with my students as well as the participants who joined in this webinar today morning. Even though many registered for the conference, very few could join, but still I'm damn sure that the students who joined the entire session got something new. Use that spark to build your career, to create a new horizon in your life. So we will come up with such kind of webinars and day after tomorrow, we have a session on data science and analytics. That is also hosted by Computer Science Department of Government College, Nederbangal. If you want to, you can join. Any suggestions, any further future subjects we have to deal with through webinar session, you can put in the chat box or send to me through WhatsApp, so that may be helpful for us to make decision on what are the new things which we have to incorporate in webinar series. Thank you so much for your listening. Thanks to all the participants. I remind.
Thank you. Sir.
I remind.
Thank you.
മക്കളെ ഫോട്ടോ വന്നല്ലോടി റിയലൈസ് നല്ല വൃത്തിയായിട്ട്
ആ ഇവിടെ ഞാനത് നോക്കുവില്ലയോ പോട്ട് കട്ടി